Hello, this is AI in Agriculture, one idea a day. And today we will speak about bricks, but not that bricks which are the Lego bricks or any other type of bricks which are for building. We will speak about the bricks, which is well known for all fruit growers around the globe, because these bricks demonstrates the sweetness of fruit. And if you have question regarding why do we need to know sweetness, the answer is because consumer is assessing everything based on sweetness, and it is economically proven that the sweet products go to the customers faster than not sweet. Maybe it's all about life, philosophical category, because everyone would like to have a little bit sweeter life. But on biological level, we also have this feature of our body to search for energy, and sugars means energy. Scientists use the total soluble solid characteristic, TSS, to provide information about the sweetness of fruits. But let's speak about technologies. So there are different ways how to assess level of Brix, and the question is not just assess level of Brix, but also to predict it. And if there is a need to predict, we also need to understand the problem. Why do we need to predict it? Because level of Brix is directly impacted the harvest. The higher number of sugars mean that the fruit is ready to be picked and then delivered to the customer. So that's why farmers are interested in assessing the Brix level and predicting its level in advance to be ready to have labor, hands, pickers who will pick the fruits, to have proper marketing strategy, to have proper price strategy, to have logistics and packaging. And that's why prediction of Brix is such a useful thing to know. But let's go to the specific newsletter which I published a year ago. I know it's a little bit long period of time, but it's still relevant, and the interest to the Brix topic is still rising. And yes, Brix is the trademark which is registered. So this is the point where I switch to my slide, to my newsletter. This newsletter was about strawberries, so that's why we will consider specifically the use case of Brix prediction for strawberries. Additionally, I considered the case of ripeness assessment, but it's a separate story and interesting topic. We will speak another day about this. This research, the team has collected 3 inputs. So first input was the imagery of strawberries. So they have 3 RGB cameras and collected 13,400 images of strawberries. Then they, for 28 days, harvest days. Then they have environmental conditions from the greenhouse log. Yes, we are speaking only about greenhouse now. However, the research team mentioned that it's possible to apply for in-field conditions as well, but their work was focused specifically in controlled environment. So they took the log of temperature, including on leaf temperature and as well as air temperature, humidity, CO2, irrigation, lighting, what else? Radiation, yes, they include radiation. And final point is very important because they actually measured Brix. So they did aggregation, and they speak about aggregated Brix level, because they just took this TSS for each berry, and then they do the mathematics and counted the aggregated Brix. And also they counted the fruits. So they were assessing the fruit load. And based on all this data, so they were not just checking the image of like ripeness of fruit, but also the number of fruits. And based on this data, they were able to predict the Brix level, the sweetness, 2 weeks in advance with a good level of accuracy. So what is in practice helpful? It's about the farming, harvesting is easier when you can expect something, some event for specific period of time. So it's much easier to find those who will pick these berries and bring them to the next stage of food production cycle. And that's why it's interesting how to apply the same approach for other crops, and specifically not in greenhouse, but in field conditions, in orchard. And maybe it will be a topic for another one idea a day. But I hope today's one idea was interesting for you. I will put the link to this newsletter into the description of this video. So see you tomorrow. And I forgot. Now I will tell this magic phrase. All the YouTubers are saying it. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be so appreciated for your help. I promise to keep my AI in agriculture followed, in focus, and yeah, see you tomorrow.